right, so welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at something a little different.
Yeah, a bit of a twist.
You know how Paper Mario, sticker star, well, it gets kind of a bad rap sometimes.
Right. Not exactly a fan favorite.
Well, today we're going to be looking at a completely different take on this game.
Oh, yeah.
We are diving into an article titled Sticker Star, an Unquestionable Masterpiece.
Okay, bold statement. I'm intrigued.
Right. And as you might guess, it has a very unique perspective
I would hope so with a title like that.
on a game that's often, criticized.
Yeah, we've all heard the critiques.
So this author just loves the sticker combat system. And I don't mean like in a it's kind of fun way. They call it groundbreaking.
Oh.
And they compare it to, get this, they compare it to using fireworks.
Like the 4th of July.
Yeah. Bright, dazzling, and gone in a flash.
Poof.
So what do you think this says about how the game makes you think about using your resources?
Well, I mean, I think it's really fascinating because that temporary nature, it really forces you to think differently, right? Like you have to constantly be adapting and strategizing. There's no like hanging on to a single powerful item for the whole game.
You got to live in the moment.
Yeah, each fight becomes like its own little puzzle.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Where you have to really carefully consider what you have available to you right then and there.
And get this, they go as far as calling it a metaphor for life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like nothing is permanent. You got to make the most of what you have right now. You savor each win and just be ready for whatever comes next.
Wow. That's actually a really interesting way to look at game mechanics.
Right.
Like making the resources temporary almost like forces you to be more present in the moment.
Yeah.
Not get too comfortable or complacent.
Well, speaking of being present in the moment, let's talk about the visuals.
All right, bring on the pretty colors.
So this author, like giddily, describes the world as a paper paradise.
Oh.
Meticulously crafted from construction paper.
Okay, I could see that.
You can practically, you can almost hear the glue sticks snapping and the scissors snipping away.
I can hear it.
So what stands out to you about that description?
I think it's not just about the visuals themselves, right? But like it's about how they really emphasize the feel of paper.
Yeah.
You know, like how it bends and it folds and it tears.
Yeah.
Like it connects us back to that like real world experience of like playing with paper as kids.
Exactly. And remember those awesome pop-up books?
Oh, yeah.
The ones where you open it up?
And the whole thing like jumps out at you.
It's like 3D, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The source says, like, the games world feels like it's straight out of one of those.
I could definitely see that.
I mean, that sense of like childlike wonder when a whole scene springs to life and you're just like, whoa! And the author says it makes it hard to stay frustrated even during the battles.
That's cute.
Right. It's like, how can you be mad when everything is so adorable and like...
Paper,
yeah. It's like, it's really interesting to think about how a game's art style can actually like affect our emotions, right?
Totally.
Like by creating this whimsical, like handmade world, Sticker Star keeps things lighthearted even when you're, facing tough challenges.
Absolutely. And you know that lighthearted feeling, it extends to the music too.
Okay.
So the article describes the music as perfect for a delightful afternoon walk.
Oh, all right. I like that.
Catchy, upbeat tunes that fit the papercraft world perfectly.
So not like super intense battle music?
No. It's very chill, very like...
Ambient.
Yeah, ambient. Yeah. And here's a fun detail that the source points out. Each sticker has its own little sound effect.
Oh, really?
It's like this tiny celebration every time you use one.
Like a little pew-pew.
Yeah, like a pew-pew, like a poo-poo. Yeah.
I mean, those little touches, they really add to the charm, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's all about immersion, right? And creating this memorable experience.
You want those little details to stick with you.
Now this next one might surprise you.
Okay.
The author really adores the museum system.
Really?
And not just because it lets you collect stuff.
Like a completionist thing.
Yeah, but they call it revolutionary, okay? Because it lets you immortalize your stickers.
Oh, okay.
Turning them into something more than just, tools for battle.
Right.
So they make a really clever comparison here.
Okay.
They say the museum is like the Louvre.
Oh, wow.
Elevating those stickers to the status of, artifacts.
High art,
right. And they're not kidding. They call it the ultimate reward for completionists.
I mean, I can see that.
Right. Imagine displaying your collection like world-class art.
Yeah, it's kind of a flex.
What a feeling of accomplishment. It's a good point. Like, what I find interesting is that it gives the collecting a deeper purpose within the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're not just grabbing stickers to grab them. You're actually, like, building something.
It's curating.
Yes. Yeah. You're curating your own personal museum.
Yes. A lasting record of your journey.
Exactly.
And now for a twist.
Okay, hit me.
The author actually praises Sticker Star's linearity.
What? Okay.
So in a world of open world games.
Right, where you can just like roam.
Where you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
They argue that guiding you along a specific path actually has its own advantages.
Interesting take.
Right.
Okay.
So what's fascinating is how they actually defend this choice.
Yeah. How do they justify that?
They say that it lets you fully appreciate the simple story.
Oh, okay.
Without getting like bogged down by choices. Right?
Yeah.
It's all about mastering the sticker mechanics and enjoying the ride, you know.
Just like going along for the journey. Yeah, and they even compare the game's levels to stickers themselves.
Oh, like how?
Each one has a clear single-use purpose.
Interesting.
Like you're peeling them off one by one.
I see. Okay. That is a clever connection.
It's all about, by embracing that linearity, Sticker Star reflects its core mechanic.
Yeah.
Like using each sticker with purpose and making it count.
Every decision matters.
All right, so let's talk about the story and characters now.
Okay, lay it on me.
Some might find them a bit, minimalistic in Sticker Star.
Right. I mean, it's not known for its, like, super deep narrative.
Exactly. But the source acknowledges this, right?
Okay.
And argues that it's a deliberate choice.
Like it's on purpose.
They're like, it's not about these epic storylines.
Right. Okay.
It's about keeping the focus on the pure joy of collecting and battling.
Okay. That makes sense.
I mean, it's true. The story's pretty straightforward, right?
Yep.
Bowser's causing trouble.
As per usual.
Gotta collect the royal stickers, save the day.
Classic.
There's no complicated side quests.
Yeah.
It's just like pure sticker-powered action.
Yeah, I get it.
And so what's important is that simplifying the story doesn't mean that there's no humor or personality.
Because those are important.
And the source really enjoys the streamlined dialogue.
Okay.
And how even the supporting characters, like Kirsty and the Toads, they fit into the game's overall theme.
So everything feels cohesive.
Exactly. It's like a nice little package.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so we've covered combat, visuals, music, collecting, even the story.
Wow, we are really deep diving here.
But what about those brain-bending puzzles?
Oh yeah, the puzzles.
So the source actually describes the puzzles as being streamlined and designed to keep the player moving.
So not like super difficult, make you pull your hair out.
No. They're not meant to like stump you for hours.
Okay.
They see it as kind of a contrast to some of the more complex puzzles from older Paper Mario games.
Right. Those could be pretty tricky.
Right. They're like much more involved.
Yeah. And they love how the puzzles are tied directly into the sticker mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Like if you need to cross a gap, you slap down a bridge sticker.
Makes sense.
Right.
Clever.
It's like every solution feels like a natural part of the gameplay.
Yeah, it flows.
Yeah, it flows.
It's all about creating that cohesive experience where everything just fits.
Yes. And the puzzles, they're not just roadblocks.
Right.
They're chances to show off your sticker skills.
Like, look what I can do.
All right, so we've heard the case for linearity. But does that mean there's no room for exploration?
That's a good question, because usually those two things are kind of at odds with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So not at all is what the source would say.
Okay.
They actually praise the game for rewarding curiosity.
Okay.
Even within a structured world.
So there's still some secrets to find.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are hidden stickers, secret paths, plenty of collectibles.
Okay.
And they make a great point about the satisfaction of completing your sticker album. Yeah, you got to catch them all.
Right. It's not just about beating the game. It's about finding every last sticker hidden in the world.
Okay, so there's that extra layer for the completionists.
It's that classic collector's mentality, but with a Paper Mario twist.
Oh, I like that.
And the sense of accomplishment it's pretty powerful.
It is. It is.
All right, so to wrap up this first part of our deep dive, let's talk about something that really shines in Sticker Star. The humor.
Okay, bring on the laugh.
So the author points out that even with a simplified story, the game is packed with funny dialogue, visual gags, and even some well-placed puns.
They went there. Puns.
They did.
All right, I'm interested to hear this.
So they highlight how the source really appreciates Kirsty's sarcasm and the Toad's quirks, right?
Yeah.
And just the game's overall lighthearted tone.
I mean, it is a Paper Mario game, so you kind of expect that.
Right, you expect some silliness, but they bring up some hilarious examples of humor in the battles.
Oh, well, like
watching Mario use a giant fan to blow away enemies.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Or like fling scissors at a giant wiggler.
Oh my God.
Like, and just the way they describe it, you're just like, oh my God, that's so silly.
It's those little moments, right?
Yeah.
That make you chuckle.
And the key is that the humor never feels mean-spirited.
Right.
You know?
That's all in good fun.
It's playful, it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
It just adds to that overall charm that defines Sticker Star.
It's like a warm hug.
Yeah, it's like a warm hug.
Yeah.
But in a video game form.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A digital warm hug.
A digital warm hug. I like that.
Yeah, there you go. So we've seen how this article, it kind of like flips the script on how we usually think about Sticker Star.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it focuses on like the simplicity and those unique sticker mechanics.
Yeah.
But what does all this mean, like, for you as a player?
Well, that's the really cool part of this deep dive, right?
Yeah.
It makes you reconsider a game that often gets overlooked, you know?
Right.
Or dismissed.
People are quick to judge it.
Yeah, and maybe there's more to appreciate than we initially thought.
I think so.
So by understanding these design choices and seeing those unique elements as strengths, you might find yourself enjoying Sticker Star in a whole new way.
Like looking at it with fresh eyes.
Exactly. And it brings us to something that the source keeps coming back to.
Okay.
Sticker Star's focus on living in the present moment.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Remember how they compared stickers to fireworks?
Yeah, bright, shiny, poof, gone.
And they argue that this system encourages you to, like, savor every victory.
Okay.
Concentrate on the challenge right in front of you instead of worrying about what's next.
Don't dwell on the past.
Exactly. It's like the game is saying, hey, you got this awesome sticker right now. Use it wisely, have fun, and don't sweat the future.
It's a good philosophy, actually.
It is. It's a pretty powerful message, especially in a world where it's so easy to get, like, caught up in anxieties.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking about the next thing.
Yeah, it's like, just be here now.
Yeah, it really does feel like a form of mindfulness almost.
Yes.
You know?
Like the game pulls you into this world of pure fun. Where the only things that matter are the sticker in your hand.
Right.
And the enemy you're facing.
Like a very zen approach to gaming.
Exactly.
I like it.
And speaking of focusing on the positive.
Okay.
The source spends a lot of time praising Sticker Star's charm.
Oh, yeah. It's hard not to smile when you see those little guys running around.
Right. And like battling enemies that look like they belong in a pop-up book.
They're so cute.
I mean, it's about embracing that lighthearted, whimsical feeling.
That like paper aesthetic.
And the source argues that even though the story and characters are simplified,
there's a real joy to be found in their personalities and interactions.
Yeah, they don't have to be super complex to be engaging.
And they even point out that the game's humor, from the dialogue to the visual gags, adds to that overall charm.
Yeah.
Sticker Star just never takes itself too seriously.
I mean, I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's part of what makes it so refreshing.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
It is.
Compared to some of those, like, super serious, you know.
Yeah, the gritty dark, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, this is nice.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right. It's a chance to just escape and have pure, unadulterated fun.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that.
And it's not just the looks or the humor.
Okay.
The source also talks about how the mechanics, especially that sticker-based combat, contribute to that feeling of playfulness.
Oh, absolutely. Making those resources temporary, encouraging players to experiment.
Yeah.
It fosters this sense of creativity and improvisation.
That you don't always see.
In RPGs, especially.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly playing with building blocks.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Right. Trying different sticker combinations to see what works. And because each sticker is unique and doesn't last forever, every battle feels fresh.
You're always on your toes.
Yes. It's all about embracing the unexpected, adapting to each situation, and just getting creative to overcome challenges.
Kind of like stickers themselves, right?
Whoa!
They're so versatile.
That's good.
You can use them in so many different ways.
Yeah, you can stick them on anything.
Exactly.
And remember the museum.
Oh, yeah. The sticker louvre?
The sticker louvre. The source actually calls it a symbol of Mario's journey.
Okay.
Not just as a hero, but as a guardian of sticker culture.
Wow, that's deep.
It's like the game is celebrating, collecting, and preserving these little pieces of art.
That's actually a really fascinating interpretation.
Right.
It makes you think about the game.
Yeah.
Like as being about more than just beating enemies. It's about appreciating like the simple beauty of everyday objects.
It's like find the beauty in the mundane.
Exactly.
And let's not forget the music.
Oh, the music.
The author describes it as light, playful, and catchy.
Yeah.
Perfect for a delightful afternoon walk.
A little stroll through the Mushroom Kingdom.
It's not about those like epic orchestral scores.
Right,
it's about creating that relaxed and whimsical atmosphere.
It just sets the mood, you know?
Yeah, just finding joy in the simple things, right? In those catchy tunes that follow you on your adventure.
Yeah.
And it really reinforces that playful and lighthearted spirit
Definitely.
of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about charm, humor, music.
We've covered a lot.
But I want to come back to the source's appreciation for Sticker Star's linearity.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting one.
Right. Like in a world full of open world games, why would someone praise a game that basically leads you by the hand?
That's where the source's perspective gets really interesting, right?
Yeah.
They argue that the linearity in Sticker Star is very intentional.
Okay.
And it actually enhances the experience in a few key ways.
Okay, how so?
For one, it creates a more focused narrative.
Okay.
You're not getting sidetracked by a bunch of side quests or like complex storylines. The game tells a simple story.
Yeah.
About collecting the royal stickers and saving the day.
You know what you got to do.
Exactly. There's no confusion.
And streamlining that progression keeps the players constantly engaged with the core mechanics.
Right. No distractions.
Right. You won't get lost in a huge world or feel overwhelmed by choices.
Yeah.
The game just gently guides you from one objective to the next, ensuring that you're always making progress.
It's a very directed experience.
Yes. And that feeling of constant progress is key.
Yeah, I think that's important for a lot of players.
It creates a sense of momentum. Like you're being propelled forward on this journey of discovery.
You're always moving towards the goal.
And sticker-powered fun.
Can't forget the fun.
And speaking of puzzles, the source praises Sticker Star's puzzles for being simple and efficient.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that earlier.
Right.
They're not meant to be super challenging.
Right. They're not designed to, like, stump you for hours.
Yeah.
They're meant to be quick, satisfying solutions that use the sticker mechanic in clever ways.
In a way that makes sense.
It's all about creating a cohesive experience where every element of the game connects back to that central theme.
That sticker theme.
That sticker theme.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of the glue that holds it all together.
It's the glue.
Literally.
Yeah. And the puzzles, they're not just obstacles.
Right.
They're opportunities to show off your sticker mastery.
Hey, look what I could do with this sticker.
Right. So even though the game is linear, the source also points out that there's still room for exploration.
Okay, so it's not like completely on rails.
No, not at all.
All right.
There are secrets to uncover.
Okay.
Hidden stickers to collect.
Got to catch them all.
Extra challenges to take on.
So there's still that sense of discovery.
Yeah. It's about rewarding curiosity and exploration.
Yeah.
Even within a more structured world.
It's like a balance between the two.
The game encourages you to look beyond the main path and discover all the hidden treasures it has to offer.
I like that.
And that brings us to the heart of what makes Sticker Star unique.
All right, let's get to the core of it.
That sticker-based combat system.
Okay.
The source calls it groundbreaking and compares it to using fireworks.
I remember that.
Bright, dazzling, and then gone.
Fleeting beauty.
It's about embracing the temporary nature of your resources.
You got to make those stickers count.
Making every sticker count.
Yeah.
The game challenges you to think strategically, adapt to the situation, and find creative solutions with the tools you have.
So it's not just about brute force.
No.
It's about using your brain.
And by making stickers so central to the gameplay, Sticker Star creates this like really cool sense of anticipation and satisfaction.
Right.
Like every new sticker feels like a real discovery.
Like a little treasure.
And using one in battle feels like a strategic victory.
Like you outsmarting the enemy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the game elevates the simple act of using a sticker to an art form.
Okay, now you're getting a little poetic.
Right.
I like it, though.
It encourages you to appreciate how versatile and beautiful stickers can be, not just as throwaway items, but as key parts of the gameplay.
I mean, they are your weapons, essentially.
Yeah, and let's not forget the museum. Oh, the Sticker Hall of Fame.
The Sticker Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So the source describes it as the ultimate reward.
Okay.
For those who love completing everything in a game.
The completionists.
The completionists.
Yeah.
It's a place where you can show off your sticker collection. Like a world-class exhibit.
Look at all the stickers I got.
It gives players a feeling of ownership.
Yeah.
Over their accomplishments.
Yeah, like a trophy case.
It's like a trophy case.
Yeah.
And it represents all the time and effort you put into the game.
Yeah.
And your entire journey through the world.
Yeah, it's a record of your adventure.
Of Sticker Star.
A sticker-filled adventure.
So we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Exploring all those unique aspects that the source celebrates in their article.
Right.
But I want to emphasize one more thing.
Okay.
The source's focus on the game's overall charm.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
It's about embracing that lighthearted tone.
The whimsical visuals, the catchy music, and the quirky characters.
Yeah, all comes together.
That inhabit this paper-crafted world.
It's a very specific aesthetic.
It is. It is.
And they nail it.
And Sticker Star is a game that just doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of why it's so appealing.
Agreed.
It's a chance to escape into a world of pure fun.
Yeah.
Where the only things that matter are the sticker in your hand and the adventure ahead.
It's pure, simple fun.
And that's the key takeaway from this deep dive. It's about challenging our preconceived notions about what makes a good game.
Right, like what we expect a game to be.
Maybe there really is more to appreciate in Sticker Star than we first thought.
I think so.
Perhaps by focusing on its strengths, the charm, the humor, the unique mechanics, we can find a new level of enjoyment in a game that's often unfairly criticized.
I mean, it's not a perfect game. But
no game. No game is perfect.
But there's a lot to like about it.
There's beauty in those imperfections.
That's a good way to put it.
You know, this deep dive has really, changed how I think about Sticker Star.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I had some preconceived notions going into this, but now I'm seeing things from a whole new angle.
That's the magic of these deep dives,
He
right?
says it is.
Like, we explore an unconventional viewpoint, and suddenly our own assumptions are challenged.
Totally.
It opens us up to appreciating something we might have just, dismissed before.
Yeah, and that point about Sticker Star encouraging you to live in the present moment.
Oh, yeah.
It really struck a chord with me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's so easy to get caught up, in the daily grind.
Ugh, tell me about it.
And just forget to enjoy those little things.
It's true. It's like the game has this almost meditative quality to it.
Yes.
Like you're focused on the task at hand. Making the most of your current resources.
Right.
Not dwelling on the past or stressing about the future.
And that ties in so well with the sticker mechanic itself. Totally. These stickers are like fleeting bursts of power.
Yeah.
Just like those special moments in life.
Exactly. They're a reminder that nothing lasts forever. That we should, cherish each victory, each challenge, each sticker we discover along the way.
I love that.
And
knowing that those Snickers are temporary, it actually makes the collecting aspect even more meaningful,
It does, it does.
You're not just accumulating things. You're curating a collection of memories.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
Right? Of moments captured in sticker form.
I love that. Each sticker represents a specific battle.
Yeah.
A puzzle solved, a hurdle overcome. It's a tangible record of your progress.
Yes.
And your unique journey through the game.
So before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to think about.
Okay, shoot.
What if we shifted our focus from what a game doesn't do to what it excels at? Could that lead to a more enjoyable experience?
That's a really powerful question.
Right.
And it goes beyond just video games,
Yeah.
What if we applied that to all forms of media?
Oh, wow.
Even to life itself.
Beep.
Instead of dwelling on flaws or shortcomings, what if we celebrated the strengths and the unique charms of each experience?
This deep dive has definitely opened my eyes to that possibility.
Yeah.
Maybe Sticker Star isn't the classic Paper Mario that some people wanted.
Right, right.
But it offers a delightful, charming, a surprisingly thoughtful experience all its own.
It's its own thing.
It is, it is.
And that's the beauty of encountering a different perspective.
Yeah.
It allows us to see things in a new light and appreciate the nuances that we might have missed before.
Totally.
You know?
So as you continue your gaming adventures, remember, don't be afraid to explore the unexpected.
Yeah, go off the beaten path.
Embrace the unconventional.
You never know what you might find.
You never know what hidden gems you might discover.
And who knows, maybe you'll even find yourself defending a game that everyone else loves to hate.
Right.
As we learned today, there's always more than meets the eye.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive into the surprisingly charming world of Paper Mario. Sticker Star.
It was a good one.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning,
and keep those stickers handy.
Yes.